Greetings and salutations, film fans. Thomas L here. It's Tuesday. That means it's time to talk about the new movies and TV that's available on DVD and Blu-ray. All right, the big one that's out now on DVD and Blu-ray is Jordan Peele's Us, which is still in my top 10 favorite movies of the year. I really loved Us. I admit the ending was not really the best, but other than that, I thought it was really solid. Great performance by Lupita Nyong'o. One of the I think out of all the movies I saw this year, Us probably had the best. Us is probably my favorite score of the year. Like the score in Us is perfect. I mean, I'll be shocked if the score in Us don't get an Oscar nomination for best pitch for best score. To be honest with you, yeah, I really got a kick out of it. It was pretty bloodier than I expected. I mean, I knew it was gonna be violent, but I did not expect it to be as bloody as that was. And the other cast is also good. I mean, this was Jordan Peele's follow-up to Get Out, and he nailed it with his Get Out follow-up. Now I'm more excited to check out his next work. And I tell you, Jordan Peele's next work is as good as Us and Get Out. He's officially going to be one of my favorite newer directors. I think this guy is just... I think he's a fantastic filmmaker, and not to mention, I really dug his Twilight Zone series. Yeah, Us was a really good one. Alright. Now, also on DVD and Blu-ray is Wonder Park. This movie was pretty bad, to be honest with you. I really wanted to like it because I actually liked the trailers. I thought the trailers was fine. But the movie itself was it felt flat. I mean, it wasn't all that funny. I mean, there was some chuckles, I admit, and the animation style was just terrible. I mean, it had a pretty terrible story behind it. I mean, from what I've heard, from what I've seen and heard, this movie didn't even have a director attached. So this proves that every movie needs a director. Like, if the director is the director of the film is fired or something, get like a replacement or something. Cause, yeah, to me, I mean, it's not like Emoji Movie bad or anything like that. It was still god awful, and yeah. Alright, also on DVD and Blu-ray is Hotel Mumbai. Now, this movie was fantastic, but I could probably not watch this movie again. I mean, it is really intense. I mean, Hotel Mumbai is about the 2008 Taj Hotel terrorist attack, and oh man, the stuff that happened in this movie was really intense. I mean, it's, of course, like I said, it's based on a true story, and what happened was just awful. But the movie itself was still good. But this is just one of those movies that you could probably just watch once, and you can't really bear to watch it again because how intense it is. And it also had good performances too. Like you had Dev Patel in this, Armie Hammer, Jason Isaacs still loads of scenes in this movie. It's a really good one. If you guys still haven't seen Hotel Mumbai, check it out. But be cautious. You're probably not going to watch this movie again after seeing it once. And you're going to need some tissues because it's a really sad feature. Alright, also on DVD and Blu-ray is a film called Run the Race, which is pretty much like a film about brotherhood. It's a football film, a track film, a faith-based film, or a orange one. And it was directed by director Chris Darling, who also directed the film Where Hope Grows. It was a nice little inspirational film. I thought the two actors who played the brothers was decent. It had an interesting story behind it. Nice little film. If you guys haven't seen Run the Race yet, I'd say check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Alright, also on DVD and Blu-ray is The Beach Bum, which I thought was really good. I mean, I didn't love it as much as I was hoping to, but it was still pretty decent. It was Harmony Korine's follow-up to Spring Breakers. And the movie wasn't as good as Spring Breakers, but I still thought it was pretty decent, enjoyable. It was pretty funny. Matthew McConaughey was just great in this. You also had other people like Zac Efron, Martin Lawrence was in this. Who else? Oh yeah, Isaac Fisher, Snoop Dogg, Jimmy Buffett was in this. Really, really good film. I mean, if you guys haven't seen The Beach Bum, check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Also on DVD and Blu-ray is a film called Under the Silver Lake, which I actually saw last month, and it was directed by David Robert Mitchell, who did the film It Follows. I gotta say, I kind of thought this movie was better than It Follows. I mean, I thought It Follows was kind of terrible, but this film I thought it was much better. Now, it's unpopular, really, because the movie didn't really score great reviews. I mean, it scored okay reviews, just not like the world's best reviews, but it was still pretty good. I mean, Andrew Garfield was great. I mean, in it, he plays this guy who meets this girl at his who meets this girl next door, played by Riley Keough, and she ends up going missing. So he has to try to find where she is, and I mean, it's kind of like, I guess you could say it's kind of like the movie Gone Girl in a way. It has like a Gone Girl feel to it. It was still pretty good. I mean, Andrew Garfield was great in this. It was a little weird. I'm not gonna like go into spoil territory, because by looking at the box office, I highly doubt people even seen this movie. But Under the Silver Lake was still a really decent little gem. It was released by A24, and I love A24's work. Garfield was great. Riley Keough was amazing. You also had Topher Grace in this. So pretty much it had Spider-Man and Venom together. But yeah, it's a really good one. If you guys haven't seen Under the Silver Lake, it's available to watch. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Alright, there's also a Spanish film out now on DVD and Blu-ray called No Manches Frida 2. I haven't really seen the film, so I can't really comment on that itself. But this stars this really cool Spanish actor named Omar Chaparro, who was just in Pokemon Detective Pikachu, where he played Charizard's trainer. I'm actually starting to like that dude. I mean, I haven't really seen much of his Spanish work, but I have seen him pop up in stuff like Pokemon Detective Pikachu, the Overboard remake, Stuck. I'm actually becoming a fan of this guy, and can't wait to see what else he does in the future. Also on DVD and Blu-ray, there's a documentary called Hale County This Morning, This Evening, which is which actually scored an Independent Spirit Award nomination for Best Documentary, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I haven't really the documentary, so I can't really comment on it itself, but hey, probably could be an interesting doc to watch. Alright, also on DVD and Blu-ray, there's a film called Crypto, which stars the likes of Kurt Russell, Luke Hemsworth, Alexis Bledel. I didn't really bother watching it because it did not look all that good. So I like Kurt Russell, but yeah, it looked like those terrible B-level action films, and didn't really look all that great to me. Also on DVD and Blu-ray, there's a film called Giant Little Ones, which I thought was a nice little indie film. It saw the likes of Maria Bello, Kyle MacLachlan, Josh Wiggins, Taylor Hickson from Deadly Class fame. And in it, it's about these best friends who's been friends since childhood, and they are living they're pretty much living the dream of their young adult lives, and they are also celebrated athletes who are on the swimming team, and so they're also popular with girls, and they live with their and they also live at as their best lives as high school royalties. So one day for the pair. So everything was going smoothly for the pair until Frank's 17th birthday, where unexpected events occur. So should they though they try to go forward on as if things are the same all the same, everything has been appended, and their lives pretty much changed dramatically for forever and all. It was a nice little film. I saw this movie down at Village East Cinema, and it was a really nice coming of age story. The two leads gave good chemistries. It was a pretty decent little film. If you guys haven't checked out Giant Little Ones, it's available to watch. I'd say give it a go. Also on DVD and Blu-ray, there's a film called Slaughterhouse Rules, which is about these kids at this boarding school who pretty much have to deal with monsters around their parts. This movie was dumb fun. It starred Asa Butterfield, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost was in this, Micah Shane. Great cast. I mean, this movie was both a horror and a comedy. The monsters all look pretty cool. I mean, they did feel like monsters you'll see from the Sci-Fi Network, but they were pretty cool to watch. And I did like the cast involved. Really good film. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Slaughterhouse Rule yet, check it out. It's a really good one. All right, now the TV shows that's now available to watch. There's Killing Eve season 2, which stars Jodie Comer and Sandra Oh. I still haven't seen Killing Eve. I know lots of people praise that show, but I still never really got around to watching it. One says I'll probably give it a shot. There's Patrick Melrose, which stars Benedict Cumberbatch. That was an okay miniseries. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch is awesome, and I thought he was really great on that. There's also Suits season 8. Of course, this was the season 8 was the first season that didn't star Meghan Markle because of course now she's a princess. So yeah, but I have seen Suits. It's an okay show. I mean, it's not really a show that stuck with me or anything, but it's pretty decent. And I thought in the first 7 seasons, I thought Meghan Markle and Patrick J. Adams, they were both pretty good on that show. And I haven't seen season 8 yet, but I think season 8 has Katherine Heigl, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll probably check out season 8 online. Also on DVD Blu-ray, there's the new season of Will and Grace, which I love Will and Grace. I think this show is really funny. It's clever. I love Deborah Messing. Sean Hayes is great. Megan Mullally. Eric McCormick is great on the show. It's pretty cool that NBC decided to bring Will and Grace back for another season because Will and Grace was a really funny sitcom. And I mean, if you guys still never seen Will and Grace yet, check it out and check out the new season. They're pretty good. They're some pretty good TV. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me leave you guys. Which of these are you interested in either owning or renting or maybe checking out? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tom Sales signing off.